Right guys, welcome back to another episode from Ginger Gone Walkabout. This is just going to be a short little thing because we're going to be setting up a bridge hammock with a British Army Basha. First time doing it, we're going to see how it goes because I'm trying to sort out kit and lighten things up, because if I want to do a long through hike or whatever, I'm able to. So this way I can always take my simple ground dwelling gear, but if I need to be up off the floor for whatever reason, I'm still going to be able to. So stick around. Let's do this. Right, I've picked my location. I'm going between this tree here and these groups of trees here. That, if I'm correct, looks like an old oak, probably a white oak. And that there is some silver birch. And that's the trees we're going to be between. I know it don't look like big like this, but if I walk back so I'm actually in between the trees, it's massive. So, I'm going to do that now. Get everything set out so you can see my Basha. It's just a British Army MTP one. I got some webbing, tree straps, and then I got some rope to go between the trees itself. What I'm going to need is my British Army Basha, which is in there, along with my tree straps and my rope. So let's get on with this quickly and we'll set it up. As you can see, my Basha is laid out on the floor. I got my straps in each hand. One goes that end, the other goes this end. As you can see, I got my webbing with my carabiner. You'll see why these are important in a minute. And I got my Basha. I'm going to take one off this, using the big loop. There's the carry handles here on my Basha. This can help it be used as like a sling to carry like fallen people that hurt themselves out of woodlands, like a stretcher. It can be used into a stretcher bed. But you want to tie off to these and not to tie out the ends, because these will be better for supporting your body weight. So that's one. And the same on this edge. Two. Oh, wrong end. I put my carabiner on there. Probably a good idea to invest in another set of carabiners, probably, to stick on there. But for now, and we connect this on the carabiner like such. So the end will look like that. Here we got our rope for this. It's a bit tangled up, but you know, that's just life. That's just the way it is. I've got another carabiner on there. That's for something else. But we're going through this bit of rope, this rope with this. So I'll bring this up and around. I shall feed this through. Bring that like that. We'll do a Marlin spike hitch. That's on there like such. Bring this up. Here we go. So that's one side nicely secured. I'll go do the other side. as you can see, we set it up in like a hammocky type formation. So now what we've got to do is find two nice sized two beams, probably from the middle of my chest to the end of my hand, for the head, and for the feet, something a little bit smaller so I don't end up like a banana. So that is the plan for now. But as you can see, we've got the startings off of a bridge hammock, and then we'll show you something else in a minute. So we cut our baton. I've already done the foot end. We're going to do the head end in a minute. So basically from what I've seen, we go like that, stick in one bit, stretch it out, do the second. Probably easier to do the further end bit first, because then you can kind of just rest it in there and push. So we've set up the bridge hammock by the looks of things. Now the question is, when I get in, is it going to fall down with me on it, or in it, or anything else? So, or is the wood even going to spin around and twat me in the head? So I'll manoeuvre it a little bit and we'll try getting in. Right, I've cleared out all the debris from underneath just in case. So this is either going to go really, really well or it's going to be really, really painful. Either way, let's find out. And there's a possibility I might need a new Basha. Hope not, it's the only one I got. We're going to come to the middle, just like any other Basha, any other hammock. Find the middle and plonk your backside in it. So far, so good. It's holding me weight. So, just like a hammock, we'll swing our legs round and get in it and lay down. It is really comfortable. I'm not high off the floor. Sit up in it like a normal hammock. It's really relaxed, people, not gonna lie. That is A-okay. Get out of it like a normal hammock, swing your legs round, and then slowly you're going to take yourself out. A few modifications to the sticks, I reckon they'll be alright. Let's have a go. Could have been worse. Right, I did some modifications to the ends. Done it like this so they shouldn't pop out when I'm getting in and out. Well, that's the plan anyway. So that's what I've done for now. And yes, your workout is my warm-up. Let's do this. Right, take 2 of this. Hopefully my sticks don't fly out this time. Seems to be doing the job. Just need to raise the hammock a little bit higher. When I sit in it just like this, my bum is on the ground. We don't want that. Now it just comes getting out of it. So we'll raise it up a little bit higher and that should be good to go. I'll chuck in my roll pad and everything and we'll have a look, see how it goes and see what it's feeling like. Right, my roll pad's been put in there, it's been raised up off the ground. So I'm going to lay in it now and we're going to see how much nicer it feels. Now it's a bit higher in the air. We find the middle of our hammock like we would with any hammock. We sit in it. I'm a bit low still for the camera, but we can make it work. So just like any hammock, we then roll our back sides in to the middle, sort out our foam pad at the moment, and then laying it. And to be honest, it's pretty comfy. I probably could have used wider sticks, but it's not the end of the world. Feet ain't too high. If I wanted to, I can bring myself more this way. And life is coach. I do like this. I do like this a lot. To get out, it's the same as like what we did a minute ago. Bring yourself up. Bring yourself forward and to my fatty. Roll ourselves over like that. Like such. So as you can see, it's working quite nicely. It's comfortable. It's not the hardest to get into. I've had harder hammocks to get into, to be fair. And I'm just swaying away happily, minding my own beeswax in a sense. Right. I'm not one to use foam pads though in a hammock, so figuring out how to get my buttocks sat under this one nicely ain't going to be too hard. It's nice. It's not too much hard work once I figured out how to do it. Like now, I'm sat in it quite nicely. I'm relaxed. And I'm just chilling, swaying about. But we're going to see what we could do to improve this and make it useful when, like, say it's raining and things like that as well. So let's do this, people. Right, I've had a little play about with it and that, with bungee cords and pegs and stuff like that, and this is what I feel like is going to work the best. Right, I've got bungee cords at each side, so I can put it straight up and put a peak. Right, and I've got bungee cords coming off this side to bring this, like almost like a lean-to off, like an A-frame at the top. At the very back of my Basha, you might have seen in other videos previous, that I've got a long bit of bungee which I basically just pegged out to stop the hammock spinning, because it's quite windy today where I'm to, and it has made my hammock flip a few times and I've had to chase my foam pad across. So I did that quickly just to stop that. But I'll bring you in closer and then I'll show you doing the other bungee bits, alright? On this side here, I've tied a bungee to what would be the middle, well, like the quarter way along it, right? So I've done that, so then I can literally come up here and just hook that on like that. So then when I go to the other side, it brings a nice peak up at the same time. So we'll show you that now. Now we've got like almost like a nice peak A-frame type shelter going on the top. So now we'll come round and we'll put the ones out at the front. You see, I basically made a fully enclosed shelter to a degree. So it protects me from above and below, keeps me up off the floor. I have no idea what it's going to be like getting into. I haven't tried that out yet, I'll be honest with you. So do you know what? Let's do it now, so you get to see it in real time. So we'll see how it goes. I'll adjust the camera actually at the same time. just weighing down the back of the tripod so the tripod don't fall forward. I'm filming with my phone, I don't want it to break, so let's do it. I'd say it's working pretty well. I could always bring another one and pull that down a little bit. Could always do them a little bit tighter. But I'm nice, I'm tucked out the way. It'd hold up in rain, probably another story altogether. But I'm happy with this, I quite like it. Like, I do quite like this. It's nice, it's relaxing. Like I say, I got my little shelter in case it like starts to sprinkle or rain. I'm up off the floor. Set up right, I imagine rain won't come in either. Hopefully. I don't know what happened there. Oh, no, no. But yeah, it's pretty hot, people. It's quite warm in here, to be honest, as well. Right. Yeah, it's pretty warm in here. It's really comfortable. I watched this on 2 channels, and I put links to them below. I can't remember both of them. I know one was Beck's Bugout and Survival, I think that's it. And I think the other one's Get Out from Behind the Screens or something, Get Out, I don't know. Sorry for butchering your channel name, but yeah. I watched on 2, I was like, I got a Basha, and I thought, well, why not give it a go? Also adds as a little sunscreen, you can get a stick and just prop that up like such. But yeah, it's really good. I can't believe I've never thought of this sooner. It's my own stupidity. This is really comfy, really, really comfy. It's awesome. This is awesome. But you know what time it is, people? A time for a brew. Got a nice vanilla latte, and that is the hammock, Basha, hammock, bridge hammock, whatever the bloody I want to call it, a Basha. The most versatile tarp you can get. But yeah, out the back there, I don't know why you can see it. You can't very well. There's actually a bungee cord there. I know I need to bungee it there if I'm going to bungee it on this end. Because if I don't, that's going to pull the hammock around to do a flip, basically. So that is effectively keeping my stuff, my hammock stood there. So it's a good idea. I do like the concept. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do something with these ends. Because it might be a good idea to see if I can fold them underneath and down, or I don't know, we'll figure something out. Right, I'm going to strike down the hammock system and that, and obviously I'll show you that in more or less real time, so it gives people an idea roughly how long it takes to put up, take down, and yada yada. Obviously it takes a bit longer the first time to put it up, whereas now I know what I'm doing. It'll be dead easy. The sticks I use I'm going to stash, because I plan on coming back and using them in the next like week or two in a sense. So yeah, I'll show you how it's done now. There you go, in less than 2 minutes, that is it, strike down, packed up. That's just a hammock, and it takes probably like less than 2 minutes again to strike down the cordage and everything. Right guys, thank you for clicking on and watching this video with me, and me trying something new. It's more of a experiment today to see if it worked, and congratulations to me, it did. I didn't end up with a hole in me Basha, me laid out on the floor, hurting. Nearly did, but I was alright. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me this far. It's been a great day just getting out in the woods for a couple of hours, trying that. I'm really happy with that. So I'll be using that on my next camp probably. So yeah, all in all people, like I say, you lot are great. Thank you for watching. May God bless you, may He keep you, may He turn His face to shine upon you, and may He be gracious to you. In Jesus' name, amen. But yeah people, right, obviously as you can tell, I've packed on the pounds everywhere. Training strongman. There'll be a link below to my strongman's channel. It'll be quite a preacher, if you don't quite get it from the name. I'm a street preacher as well. So there will be links below to that. It'll be obviously Instagram. Yeah, to my Kai's lifting thing, shenanigans, you know the one. There'll be links below to the other two channels I mentioned, if I haven't butchered the name. If not, the links will be below either way. Go check them out. They're good lads. I've learnt a lot off of them, to be honest. So yeah, I recommend them. Their language and some of them might not be the best, but you know, that's how it rolls though people. Not everyone can be a saint, but you can be. Just give your life to the Lord, because it says in Romans, for he who calls out on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So yeah. But until next time people, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Feel free to hit the like button, wherever it is on the screen somewhere down there. Comment and tell me what you think, what I could do better, and everything else, apart from getting hammocks, which I already got one, but it's extra stuff to carry I don't want to carry. Subscribe, hit the little bell notification. It'll either be down this end or this end, one or the other. But until next time people, I shall love you and leave you, and sayonara.